our game against East Bengal FC. We have head coach Kratky and midfielder Yoëll and Nieff with us. The floor is open to questions.
Hi coach, it's the first game of the year. The team is coming from a tough result, but a win again potentially push Mumbai City FC back into the top 6. How important is this fixture? First to get the 3 points.
Every game, every 3 points, every point is important this season. So it's very important for us. We make sure we are ready for that. So we have to prepare and go fight for the 3 points.
Yoëll, what do you think will be the key to tomorrow's game and the duties that will be essential for midfielders tomorrow?
I think overall now, if you see this season, it's like the teamwork is the most important thing. So do everything together. So we attack together, we defend together. I think that's the key. And even last season or the season before was a key of Mumbai City. I think nobody is bigger than the team. I think we showed so far as well that we can be a good team. So I think that's the most important and the key to have success.
Coach, after a series of clean sheets and strong defensive performances, Mumbai City FC conceded 3 goals last game. Are there any tactical changes we can expect in the upcoming game?
Not really. Like if you look at the game overall, both games basically punch up 3-0 and then this game 3-0. We go down by 1-0. Okay, this game was very early. We wasn't switch on, but until 85, 86 minutes, you keep them a little bit out of range. So then you put a little bit more effort on to score, and you concede on the counter attacks because these teams are very good in that area. So look, I think we have to look at it. We have to make some changes. I think for this game to again make it more solid. Because again, East Bengal is a very good team, so we have to look at it. But again, there is nothing dramatic changes in our approach or how we play. Or as Joe said, it's very important. It's everyone has to be involved in it. So in transition as well. So this is the hardest part of the games, the transition, where the games is decided, and the teams like Northeast are very good in transition. So we need to just be better than other teams and come back, all of us, not just back forward.
Yoëll, reflecting on the season, are you pleased with your performance and what are some of your goals?
Yeah, I can say I started really well the season. Of course, with 2 goals as a defensive midfielder is ideal, with some assists as well. I think that's how I need to be important for the team. Not only in attack, I think in the defensive way, I think sometimes it's more important for me to keep the balance in the team and also to make sure that the defensive part of us is good, and maybe sometimes to stop the counter-attacks of the opponents. I think so far I have a good season. I'm satisfied with it, but of course there's always room for improvements and to get better. So I'm working every day really hard, to get better. Of course, like so far I'm like satisfied, but I think I can, as a football player, you can never be too satisfied with it because I'm always hungry I'm always hungry for more. So yeah. Hopefully there's much more to come, and I believe that there's more to come.
Coach, what will be the key areas of battle against East Bengal FC?
The first area what we need to do is energy. When we come to Kolkata and after travel, we need to be ready from the first minute. So energy and put effort in it and attitude. To be switched on. Again, learn from the mistakes. We can't concede the game in 45 seconds. So this is the areas where it will be very important for us. How we start the game. Make sure we are on and we are ready to play good football and football what we want to play with good intensity and willingness to play. So this is very important because that's what I'm missing a little bit of movement. A little bit of people wants to play more voice too static for us. So this is the areas where we need to improve in order to keep the ball and create the chances. So this is the area where we want to start with the effort, attitude, and work rate.
Coach, January month, a new year, but the same challenge. winning games is the most important aspect now, right now. And especially the half of the season is already got over now. Now the other half is just started. It's all depend on these tough games happening on January. Team will be playing against East Bengal not just once but twice. And now on 6th and at the end of the January, it is. So how are you looking ahead for the January month especially? And secondly, I just want to ask about the reinforcements of Pradeep Das coming into the game. So how you looking ahead for this?
So I'll start with the first part of the question. There is a 33 points to play still, 11 games. So that's what we look at. So we have still play, we have still chance, we can still achieve all of what we want to achieve. But we need to reflect on the past year, what we did well and what we didn't, how to improve. And so this is where the step number one. East Bengal, it's good team, they get new coach, they're getting better every game. So every team can beat us, every team we can beat. That's the season for us. But we have to do the right things, all of us, on and off the pitch, for preparation. And when we play football, there needs to be energy, there needs to be work rate. First of all, before the quality in football takes care. So that's the first part of the question. Second part, Prabir, I'm very happy he come. Again, refresh the team. You can see a little bit more competition, which can bounce through to the team. So again, for me, it's very important. There is no free tickets. You need to perform. You need to work hard. And I think this is what sometimes we're lacking. The people maybe comfortable in their positions and they don't want to push, or they do. I don't know. But we need to make sure that the team is strong for the rest of the season, because it's still a lot to play for. The rest of the season, like again, 11 games plus the cup after. So this is a lot of still a lot of football in front of us. So we need to make sure the squad is healthy, squad work hard. And again, we need to start. No, we need to start. We need to keep going what we're doing and just improve, be better in every aspect of our game. And where we can start, we need to be fitter, we need to be stronger. We need to want more football and tactically and physically, and to just get in every aspect of the game. We need to get better.
Yoëll, about talking about the midfielding positioning, especially we missing two foreign midfielders right now at this moment. A bit challenging though, but the other aspect was just talking about having Indian midfielder like Jayesh and Brandon who haven't been clicked yet, but we'll be going to see their best performance, because we have seen them in the second half of the season in earlier years past also. So is this a time now from the January? This is something they have to click very quickly. So is this a time?
I think it's always the time. I think it's not just now. I think overall, of course, the last game was not the best performance, especially not from midfield maybe, because I think we were not there maybe always when we need to be there. But at the other side, I think the other games you see as well, that we have like that Brendan and Jayesh, for example, that they are good. They are good players. They are really important for us in the team. So I think there's not one period in the season that you need to be switched on or that you need to be there. I think every game is counting. But at the other side is as well, like you cannot not always be, or not every match be on your top performance. Sometimes it doesn't matter, can be any reason. But I think overall, what I said, like they are really important for us in the team. So of course the last game was not the best, but I think we as a midfield, we can do much better, and we will do much better.
And also, talking about the opposition, how do you see East Bengal as an opposition? You have played with them, you have played against them last season. So how are you looking at difference from the last season and now this?
I think every team now in the season is a good team. So I think it's no. Like if you compare to last season, not even there was any game was kind of hard, Of course, even this season as well. Every game is gonna be tough, and nothing gonna be for granted. So we just need to be every week or every game. We need to be on the top of our performance. We need to work hard. We need stick together as a team, and then I think it's hard to beat us. And I think so. That's overall. I think it's this season is really every match is really tough, and we need to prepare for every match as good as we can.
Coach, a fan questions about any another reinforcement is coming in the coming months or coming weeks.
Well, we got the first one. It's Kruma. Kruma's coming back now after injury, so we are very happy with that. But from outside, at the moment, we still keep working on what's possible, what is not possible. Me as a coach, I'm focusing on next game, which is in next couple of days. So again, my main focus is the players what we have, make sure they are prepared for the game. And again, after in the mid times, we always discuss how we can help our team, to get better. But again, as I said after the game, I'm very happy what we have. I still believe in every single person who is in the squad. But again, we need to get better. That's clear. We need to get better. We need to get better trainings. Energy, physically, mentally. Everything needs to get better. So how we do that? First we will start within ourselves on the training, and then if we get better by bringing someone else from outside, we do so. But again, at the moment, I'm focusing on the team what we have.
Coach mentioned the heavy squad is really important. We saw Hardik getting some game time and Ayush returning as well. How do you assess the performance, and can we see more of them going forward?
As you can see, you can see on them, they miss a lot of football. So it's normal. Again, for me, my expectation is high, but also we have to be realistic and think we can't expect them to be the best players after long period of time not playing football. It's very difficult and it's very rare. So they need time to adjust, they need time to get game fit, so this is the part of the football, so when we expect the players coming from 3 months not playing 90 minutes, expect him to be the best player on the park, it's very rare, so again, they're good potential players for us, they need to work hard again, get better, get stronger. When this opportunity comes, they need to grab it, so it's hard work in front of them, both of them, not just them, but there is others, so when we need them, when they need to get in on the pitch, they need to help us to win the games, so that's expectation from me and for the club, if it's on and off the pitch, so that's for these two or the others as well.
Yoëll, it's your second season in India. How have you found the league so far?
Interesting, I would say. No, of course, I in the beginning when I came, of course, I need to adapt a little bit as well on the country, the culture, the league as well, because of course every league is different. No, so far I think the league is getting better every year. You see even like foreigner players getting better, but also the Indian players, they get better. Of course, there are some talents as well that are coming up and they are playing in the league now. So I think overall the league is in a good way to get better. And even you see now, if you look at the table as well, it's closer than last season, for example, to win the league, for example. So even I think from 7 to the third place is also like everything is really in terms of points is really close to each other. So yeah, I think it's a good fight at the end of the season. So yeah, I think it's competitive, even more than last season. So I think the league is on a good way.
And what has stood out for you the most in terms of the club culture?
Sorry, one more.
What has stood out for you the most in terms of club culture? Our club culture.
Of the what I think about the club culture.
Yeah.
I feel it's really warm. It's really welcoming. I think it's really familiar. If you see as well, like when we go in a training center, let's say, then the door, for example, to the coach or to Sujay, for example, to the technical director is always open. So even we are always together in the training center, of course, and we have the meetings there. We can work together there, and I think it's for me it's really important to have like this one feeling, especially also in the club. If you see inside, everything is they arrange really well. They make sure that we can do everything. That we only have to focus on the pitch. Let's say like what's happening on the pitch, inside the lines. So yeah, I think that's for me personally is really important. And if I have a question or there's something with me or some personal things are going on, or just if there's something else, let's say like in the apartment or something like this, there's always something around like football. If there's something going on, they're always willing to help me and they're always helping me. So it's really important for me because at my side, it's the most important for me as a football player, of course, is to focus on football. So yeah, I think the club is really helpful in that, and yeah, I really appreciate it. So yeah, at the end, I really feel warm here, and I'm really able to give my best performance because of the club, because they helped me so much.
Coach, the big January coming up with 5 games in show. What's the message to the fans ahead of the game? Please come on.
Look, we appreciate every fan. You know, it's again this season. As I said many times, it's very tough. You know, we need to fight. We need to work hard. So we will appreciate every support we can get, and we will try to deliver and for the fans. You know, so that's no doubt about it. You know, it's difficult for us. You know, because I think we all feel the same way. On the end of the day, we want to win the games. We want to play good football. We want the same thing, so we are on the same boat. You know, sometimes it's not delivered, we try to address that. You know, so but again, we need to evolve as a team. We need to evolve as a club and support each other when it's good time, when it's bad times. You know, so I appreciate every fan who is there when it's a bad time. More, you know, than just the fans who comes when it's all winning. You know, so we appreciate it. You know, the West Coast Brigades are our heart and soul. And we will try to do our best on every game, and starting tomorrow or day after.
Yoëll, as an experienced player, do you find yourself taking on a leadership role? What advice do you give the young players?
Yeah, like if I'm a leader, I think I want to show it every match. Yeah, to give my all, to put my heart in it as well. To play for the crest, because I think that's the most important. Yeah, about the young players, I think we have a really talented players, and they show it in the training as well. The only thing is sometimes it's like especially like, of course, when you get more minutes, or like, I think the most important thing, especially for me as an experienced player, is to recognize things in the pitch. To come every day to training, not to be there for the training, but really to get better every day. I think sometimes it's hard, of course, to be there every day, and really difficult to get better every day. But I think your mind and your focus need to be there to really improve every day. And make sure that you also listen to what the coaches are saying, but also what other players are saying, and try to pick like from everything, try to pick something, and then at the end it's about recognizing situations, for example, to get better, and yeah, what I said, like, give every day the best that you can, and give 100%, maybe even more, just to make sure that you are better, and focus on what you are good at, but also on what can be better, you know. I think that's the most important thing. Yeah.
You've played all over the world. How do you find Mumbai City fans' passion for the game?
Yeah, I really appreciate it. Actually, of course, there are always times like if it's going well, of course everybody's cheering for you, and if it's going bad, of course there's always some discussions going on, and that's completely normal in football. I think that's not only here. I think that's I think also the power of football. I think it's always something to discuss about it. So yeah, I really appreciate it. Of course, like what coach mentioned as well, is I think everybody is really pleased with the fans. If you see the power that they have, also for us, you know, they're cheering for us. Of course, the time is like a bit different than last season, for example, but the people are coming to us for us, and even try to get their best, so that we can that we can give our best. So yeah, I really appreciate it. The passion, I love it. It's the best thing, I think. And what I said, overall, it's in football, there's always some things to discuss about. So yeah, I think it's completely normal. So yeah, what I said, once more, I appreciate it, and we need them maybe more than ever.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.